Hey guys, it's Daniel from Valve Tec, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're just going to be talking over what the big idea with Australiums is, and if you should grind or buy them. However, before we get into this video, guys, you can first off go over and follow me on my Twitter, at ValveTec_. I greatly appreciate it. I'll always be posting status updates, and you can talk with me and hang out with me. Of course, also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, do not forget to hit that bell so you never miss a notification when I upload a new video. Without further ado, guys, let's get right into today's video. Sorry, guys, one more thing before we get into this, guys. I have a big announcement coming up regarding to the stream this Sunday, so if you'd like to know more information, I'll have a video coming out later on today after this video uploads, so if you'd like to come in and check it out, it's Minecraft related, it's open lobby, it's gonna be really exciting, so I'll upload that video in a bit, guys, and yeah. Hey guys, it's Daniel from Valve Tec, and recently I've been getting some mixed feelings on the current stance reward that comes with earning Australian weapons in Team Fortress 2. If you don't know what an Australian weapon is, it's essentially a drop you can get from the alternate game mode in TF2 known as Man vs. Machine, where you fight against hordes of oncoming robots with 5 other players. And basically the whole concept of the mode is you go through different waves of robots and you complete these things called tours. Now, this one tour in particular, known as 2 Cities, takes you through 4 different campaigns that, at the end, will reward you, potentially, with an Australium. So as of right now, there are 2 methods of getting these golden guns in your backpack. One, you can take the grind road and play 2 Cities for the rest of your life, burning hundreds of dollars into Valve's furnace until they toss you an Australium SMG on your 400 tour. Or, you could just buy or trade one for probably way less off external sellers. Now, I would definitely lean more towards the buying of Australium straight up, and I'll give my reasons why. So, my reasoning is just that you are avoiding gambling, which, believe it or not, to all you 1000 tour people, is a good thing. It doesn't help that Valve doesn't show any of these statistics involved with the drop rate for Australiums, so you really don't even know what your odds are, whether they're stacked up against you or not, especially when you're grinding out on something like a VM that's very time-consuming for little reward. You also have to consider that it basically costs you $4 to even have a slim chance of receiving an Australian per tour. While compared to how much they cost, this kind of technically puts you in the negatives financially wise, compared to if you were just to straight up buy one. For an example, hypothetically, let's say an Australian scattergun is around 70 bucks, so 70 divided by 4. So 70 divided by 4 is roughly 17.5 tours. And if you really think you can get an Australian scattergun at 17.5 tours with unknown statistics, you're a pretty lucky man if you get one. So what we are essentially looking at here are 2 scenarios with different outcomes. You have the reliable method of straight up buying the weapon and just straight up buying one for a fixed price higher than just spending $4 and having an unknown chance of receiving one. But the other scenario, of course, is either spending more or less than what you could have otherwise spent going with the first method. Now, don't let me convince you. However, another YouTuber named Squirrely made a video completely in depth of the case covering over 1700 MVM tours and the amount of money he lost while grinding out Australian weapons. It's a truly insane video, and I'll have a link down in the description if you'd like to check it out below. However, there is one weapon in particular that I argue might be more worth being grinded out compared to everything, and that's the famous golden frying pan. This gold spray painted frying pan is not only one of the rarest items in the game, but also goes upwards for up of a few thousand real life dollars to those selling. Now, in the case, I guess you could argue that grinding out one might be the way to go, but similar to other Australiums, the drop rate is unknown and even rarer than the regular Australiums, meaning you are more likely to be forking over thousands of dollars as well to even get the golden pan. I guess the entire premise of this video is pretty straightforward, and honestly my opinion to the whole matter is pretty linear, but I also understand the importance of grinding MVM, and that's to keep Australium circling in the system, because what I feel like happens a lot of times is that people who have these Australiums go AFK with their backpack, leaving those items forever in limbo, never to be used, sold, or traded again. Also, there is the chance that you might turn up a big profit. I've seen plenty of posts and videos where people get Australian miniguns and scatterguns on their first tour, which turns them up a $50 to $70 profit, which I can only imagine feels great. Of course, there is also the status these weapons pose, and people are going to either really want to be in your position, or think you have nothing better to spend your money on. I personally think that items don't reflect a skill a good portion of the time, but some people just really want a pocket medic, I guess. Not to get too off topic, but can we please get some new Australian Valve? You know, like there's like a shotgun, a pistol, an Australian bat. That'd be pretty cool, you know? Oh wait, I forgot this is a Valve title. Okay, so to really wrap this video up, I mean, okay, look, you do the research and math, determine your freaking self. if you think these golden guns are worth it. I know my opinion is straightforward, but you can argue otherwise in the comments. I'm always open for discussion, obviously. With that, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And with that, guys, thank you, and have a good day.